Hey guys, welcome to the video. Today was pretty cool. Just hanging out with Pup right now. Head down here. What's wrong with my head? So let's go down here, Pup. I'll tell about my day. If you could, please like, comment, subscribe. Let's get started. So, today was really good. I'm not gonna lie. First period, I had to do some Zulama or passport questions. That was pretty cool. Too bad, it was pretty good. Just hanging out with old Pup, talk about this stuff, same thing I do every day. Anyway, I was doing questions from Zulama or passport, whatever you want to call it, and we had to read before doing the questions. That was pretty good. And then in second, we actually didn't really do a whole lot, We actually just, we had no teacher today. Miss Perry had to go to an appointment, so we had, wow, it's really clear looking. We had a teacher, and her name is Miss Gleesman, and I actually had a picture with her today, along with other people today. Go check out my Instagram. It's on my Instagram and stuff like that. I'm making an album for this year because, why not? But she's a really good sub, as well as this other guy. His name is Mr. Hill. I'll get into him in just a minute. So, anyway, not bad. So, we were watching Macbeth, but it was based in World War II, and you're probably thinking, well, Macbeth's in not World War II, it's medieval times. Well, they were trying to make it modern, so that way we would understand, the concept, And they did use Macbeth words like thee and thy, and they just said a bunch of words that were very medieval-like. So, Macbeth-like. So, anyway, that was that. We watched that movie. It's 2 hours and 30-some minutes, but we watched 30 minutes of it. And I actually had to do something different today. I actually had to go to the office, and you're probably thinking, go to the office, what'd you do? Devin, what'd you do? Well, in first period, this lady came up to me and she said, you need this community service paper. It's about getting your hours in and all that stuff, so that way you can graduate. And so basically you have to do something in your community or something along those lines so you can graduate. And I do trips with Gear Up, and that will go towards my community service, so that's pretty cool, and I'm happy about that. And so that works. There's a bunch of other things as well. So she was chatting to me about that, and she told me about me being in Honor Society last year at Fayetteville. Well, the Honor Society had a meeting, and I didn't attend because I thought it was for last year, right? I thought my Honor Society expired last year because I had it last year. I didn't think it went through to this year for 12th grade, me being a senior. So, I was thinking it might be me, but I wasn't sure. And that's why that lady came up to me today and was telling me about all that stuff. So there was that. And So anyway, I went to the office, and I was going to go to Miss Wolf, but she had a student in there, and Miss Garvin was in there, and I heard Miss Garvin. She was talking on the phone with a parent and someone else. So that was interesting. So anyway, I just waited and waited, and I missed Miss Clarkson's class a little bit. I missed the beginning of it, but, you know, I didn't mind that. And I'm kind of sad that I missed a little bit of it because of this reason. I'll tell you in just a minute. So anyway, I was waiting, and, you know, I didn't get to her, but there was this lady right next to her. I didn't have to open any doors or anything for her, because you go into this room, and then you would go into another room, and there would be Miss Wolf. I went into the room, and right there was this lady at a desk, right? So I said, maybe you can help me. She said, yes, how can I help you? I said, well, I actually need to know this. So, are they doing any honor society stuff today? And the thing is, I was a part of honor society last year, and I just wanted to make sure if I was doing anything today. And she said, I'm not sure, let me get you to someone that would know a thing or two on that. And I was like, okay. So she was helping me out, and I forget her name, but she was wearing a jean jacket and wearing jeans, and she helped me out. And she there's boots, and you know, she helped me out. And I said, well, since I'm a bit late to Miss Kochman's class, can you get me a note? Right? She said, can you get me a note? And she said, yeah, well, I don't even have to do that. I just tell Miss Kochman that you are out with me and I'm helping you out. And I was like, okay, well, that works too. Anyway, I got it sorted, and she said, I'll get the person that you were talking with to get back with you and help you out and clear up your question. I was like, okay. And so I went back to class, and I went to Miss Gleesman. And Miss Gleesman, you know, she was sitting there, and she kind of had a puzzled face, and she looked at me and she said, so how did everything go? I said, well, first of all, here's your pass back, because I before the second period ended, I grabbed the office pass. It's a red pass. See, there's two types of passes. There's a bathroom pass, and it's green, and then there's an office pass, and it's red. So I took the office pass, and I said, first of all, here's your pass. Second of all, I had a backpack on this shelf, and it's not there, because, you know, I was just going to go grab my backpack and then head to Miss Kochman's, right? But it wasn't there, and I said, Miss Gleesman, did Matthew take, because, you know, Matthew, he's a really close best friend of mine, and he's really good, and he helps me out whenever he can. So anyway, yeah, it was good. I said, Miss Gleesman, did Matthew take my backpack? She said, I'm not sure, but I think he might have, because Matthew, he seems like a really good kid. And I was like, yeah. So anyway, I was like, well, thank you very much. And I said, bye, have a good day. She said, thank you, you too. So I left, and I went to Miss Kochman's, and Matthew had my book bag on his table, because we're sitting at groups, you know, and we have group tables and all that stuff. It's not like separate desks like in some classrooms. So, you know, she's really excited to see Boots and play with Boots. And Boots is excited to see her. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So, I was like, well, thank you, pal. Thank you, man. Thank you, bro. Whatever you want to say. Words to that effect. And he said, you're welcome, man. I said man, but anyway. So, whatever terminology you want to use. So anyway, I grabbed my bag, and I sat down, and the reason why I said that I was a bit disappointed that I didn't get there as soon as I was supposed to is because they had lasagna, they had cookies with like this cream and chocolate chip stuff, which was pretty cool, and they also had chips, but I didn't have the chips yet. I had just the lasagna. I had a slice of lasagna, and I had the cookies, the cream, and the chocolate chips. I didn't really get many chocolate chips and cream, but you know, it was good. They were animal crackers. They looked like it was like a shape of a camel or a dog. I don't really know, but it was some type of animal. Okay, it was an animal cracker, but they were the same. They weren't different ones, you know. So anyway, I was eating that and all that stuff, and we worked on finishing up our worksheet that I was talking about yesterday. So yeah, and that's what happened in there. Then in fourth period, I was gonna head to where we usually go for math, but the thing is, oh, did you see that, guys? Oh, here comes Boots. Here comes Boots. Anyway, I was chasing something. I thought I was gonna climb the. Did you guys see that? Let me know in the comments down below if you saw that. That was funny. Puppy went, and then the cat went. It was so funny. But anyway, and I was heading that way, and then Miss Young, my math teacher, she was standing outside the computer lab, and she was like, "Devin, in here," and I was like, "Yep, that's where I was heading," even though I forgot about it, because I forget that we do computer lab, you know, Imagine Math. That's what website we go to every Friday now. We go to it every Friday. So anyway, we did Imagine Math, and there was a little situation, but I'm not going to mention it. So anyway, we did that. And then lunch was interesting. It was me, Alyssa, Devin, Cameron, and Matthew. Matthew's girlfriend wasn't there today or yesterday because she's got the flu. Matthew, I don't know if Matthew knew, but I think he found out today that she has the flu. Well, yesterday Matthew's girlfriend, she had, I don't know if she still does, but she had a temperature as high as 104. Yeah, her temperature was 104. I don't know if it dropped now. But I think normal temperature is like 98 or 99. I think it's 98 though. But anyway, so that was that. And it's pretty cool, you know. It's all good. So anyway, so we just hung out and we played the game Never Have I Ever. And we're just naming things that we have or have not done. And, you know, there were random questions like, never have I ever kissed a girl or a boy. And, you know, we'd have to have all 10, you know, all 10 hands out. And if you've done it, you put your finger down. So it'd be like, and then, of course I drop it. And then the same thing would be like for this, you know, same thing for that. Sorry about dropping you guys for a minute, but I'm glad my phone's alright. I'm glad I have a case on it. Just in case if those things happen, like me dropping it, I got it, at least. Anyway, we played that. That was pretty fun. We should do it next time, we said. And yeah, that was pretty cool. And then, yeah, and I wanted to do it again next time we have lunch, which will be Monday, hopefully. So yeah, that was that. Sixth period, working on my dragon. I made some more designs on it. Working on my background for my Chinese dragon a little bit more. Drew some mushrooms. I drew like 2 little fishies, you know, fish. And, yeah. So that was that. Calm down, you're wrapping me up. So anyway, that was that. And, you know, just drawing. And it was just me and Matthew at the table. I asked Isaac, he's a guy in my class. I asked Isaac, I said, Isaac, because he was alone at his table, right? And I asked him today, I said, Isaac, do you want to come over and hang out at our table? And he said, no, in a minute, man, I will. But he never did. I don't know why. He didn't, but it's his thing. Anyway, so it was that. And then Matthew worked on his, but he didn't get his really. He, look at that cat, good lord. Flexible little bugger. So anyway, he didn't really get much done. He messed up because he made a huge eye, but we had to make the whole body of the dragon, right? But he just made one big eye, so we had to start over, and he did like the horns, and they kind of looked odd. But yeah, they were alright. Anyway, he'll work on it Monday. And then in 7th, we had no Mr. Floyd. He was doing something. I don't know what he was doing. Yeah. So, we just hung out. We played on laptops and all that stuff. Those good old boots. So anyway. Oh, cat's getting down. But yeah, we just... Oh, it's going higher, I think. Oh, look at that. And gently down. See? Gently down. But anyway, so, we were playing games, and, we're doing, like, bets and stuff like that. Not really, just kidding. But, Cameron wanted to. Maybe Devin, I don't really know. But, yeah, I just know that, I was playing Run 3, and then I switched... No, I didn't switch, no. I was going to say switch to Run Original, or Run 1, whatever you want to call it. Same thing. But, yeah, I didn't. I just played Run 3, and then Devin and Cameron were like, God, dude, whatever you want to call me, bro, do you want to play cards? And at first we played, 21, and I actually did pretty good. And then, I played, poker with them, and it was fun. We weren't betting any items or anything like, I don't know, like a pencil or money or anything like that. We just did it for fun. And plus I was learning about it because I'm still confused on how to play it. So that's what I was doing in that class. And then in 8th period I just listened to music and I chatted to people. I chatted to Michael, Cam, and